Can we take a minute to think about the fact that in these last 9 months I could have grown and developed a whole entire new human being inside of me, but instead I turned myself into a man. How you doing? Hey guys, it's Queer Gremlin, and today I'm officially 9 months on testosterone. So, as we always do, let's go ahead and get started head to toe. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this month I've kind of been freaking out a little bit about my hair. I've noticed in this last month that whenever I run my hands through or anything like that, I feel like I'm losing a lot of hair. Just seeing it all kind of come down. And, you know, usually hairline changes or like hair changes like that and like male pattern baldness don't happen until you're around 2 years on testosterone. And so I feel like it's a little early to determine whether or not it's like any kind of significant hair loss, or if it's just still hairline changes, or if it's just still these little corners here that seem to be creeping back. It's definitely a thing that's happening, but then again I could just be paranoid and paying too much attention to it and thinking that more hair is falling out than it normally would. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, let's move down to my face. My facial hair, every month, just a little bit more is coming in. I recently started shaving my full face again, because I have hair coming through on my cheeks and right underneath my jawline. It was getting kind of gross, so I had to shave that as well. I predominantly have the most facial hair kind of on my lip and right under my chin and kind of on the sides. And I have like a little soul patch right here. But it's nothing too significant yet, but it's definitely coming in. My acne this month has been kind of bad, but I think that's also due to the fact that I'm shaving my entire face again, because when I feel like the new hair grows back in, it's not like exactly strong enough to like break the surface maybe, and I get a lot of ingrown hairs, and in turn I get a lot of acne. And so I feel like that's kind of been what's been causing the most acne this month. I kind of want to talk about my voice again for a minute because I always forget until the very end. But I think I may have had a little bit of a drop again this month, so we will find out.
This is my voice pre-T. This is my voice 1 month on T. This is my voice 2 months on T. This is my voice 3 months on T. This is my voice 4 months on T. This is my voice 5 months on T. This is my voice 6 months on testosterone. This is my voice 7 months on testosterone. This is my voice 8 months on testosterone. This is my voice 9 months on testosterone. This is my voice pre-T.
This is my voice 9 months on testosterone. Kind of moving down just into my general physique and everything going on there. Again this month, just a lot of muscle growth. I've been really bad, haven't been back into the gym even though I really want to start working out again. But I got sick and just like have not been back. I'm working on some kind of like home workout kind of stuff, trying to maybe try to get myself back into it, but we'll see what happens. Mainly I've just really been watching what I eat because my endocrinologist told me that I need to lose weight, and that if I lose weight, my body may respond a little bit better to the treatment. And so these last 3 months I've probably lost about 17 pounds, but at the same time I've also gained a lot of muscle, so there's a lot of changes going on that you guys haven't really been able to see because I never show you anything above like here. But maybe one of these days. But yeah, I've definitely just been feeling a lot more comfortable with my body and my body shape, and my shoulders are wide, my arms are bigger, like my curves are a lot less, my hips are a lot smaller, and so just all those changes that happen slow that you don't really notice over time. It's like one day I just looked in the mirror and I was like, is that me? Is that my body? Because I look built. I mean, like, I don't look like, but like, I have a body that I love. Let's talk about body hair. My stomach is really hairy, and maybe not really hairy to some people's standards, but it's definitely a lot hairier than I was pre-T, because pre-T I was hairless. Same thing with like my thighs. They're not, well, not like super hairy, but I've never had hair there. And so there's just like a lot of body hair changes going on. I'm getting like new armpit hair. I used to think I had a lot of armpit hair before, but like apparently you can have more. You can always have more, I guess. So this last month really has just been like a lot of body hair growth. Let's talk about everything going on downstairs. I'm usually pretty short with this every month, but this month I feel like I don't want to say owe it to you guys, I owe it to myself to be able to talk about this, because there's something really exciting going on. So the last couple of months, as you guys know, if you've been following me, my menstrual cycles have been getting shorter and farther in between. It has now been about 2 months since I've had to deal with any of that nonsense, and it's such a relief. There is still the fear that it will come back, but I'm just really hoping that with my new dose and my levels being a lot higher, that it won't. I feel like I kind of stopped talking about bottom growth a while ago, and I kind of just told you guys, like, I don't pay attention, I don't know, which honestly really was the case. I'm very detached from that part of my body, or at least I was for a long time. And this last month, I've kind of had a lot of, like, changes when it comes to accepting myself and accepting my body and the equipment that I have been given. My bottom growth, I've definitely had a lot of bottom growth since being pre-T. And if any of you guys know the company Transthetics, they sell a prosthetic called I believe it's called the Hot Rod. My bottom growth is enough to be able to use that prosthetic. And so I actually recently ordered it, and I think I'm gonna get it in 2 days, so I'm really excited for that. With the bottom growth, a lot of things have changed. Just a lot has changed. The way that things feel is very different. Sensation is very different. Not in a bad way, but just things need to be done differently than they were before. My anatomy functions differently and more similarly to the anatomy of a cis male. That being said, I can now do a lot of fun things. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's been really exciting being able to reclaim my sexuality in a way. You know, I'm almost 22 years old, and I'm not really gonna get into how long I've been having sex, but all of those years spent being uncomfortable and not being willing to open up and share that part of myself with somebody, and finally being able to start on that path of doing that now has been the best thing. Not only emotionally, but like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it, like, I feel like I can be present more in intimate moments, and it's really nice, because being on testosterone and having a sex drive sounds fun, but it's not really fun if you have bottom dysphoria. And so now that some of that has kind of started to drift away a bit, I feel like I'm able to be myself and be present in those situations. I totally forgot the most important part of all of this, mental health. My mental health this last month has been kind of up and down. My anxiety has been kind of out of control, but I think that's due to outside factors like my school, and just mainly school has been a lot, and working while going to school is a lot, especially with my course load right now, for me personally. So I've had really bad anxiety, but when it comes to dysphoria, there are still times when I feel bad, and I think that I still look feminine and sound feminine and all of those things. And whether that's the case or not, I feel okay with that. Because it's only... I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. The days when I look in the mirror and can't stand who I am and the way that I look and the way that others perceive me are greatly outnumbered by the days when I look in the mirror and I love the person that I see. And so, I can't wait just to see what happens in the next couple months, the next couple years. If it's only been 9 months and I can already turn around and love myself this much, I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like when I just completely feel comfortable. But yeah. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I kind of forgot to film this video until like a second ago, and so I might not have all that much to share with you. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. I feel like I just talked about my genitals for like 5 minutes straight. You're welcome. But yeah, if I forgot anything, I'm sorry. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you. I'll see you guys soon. You good, fam. Dongrich, get in here.
What's happening?
Get in here.
Who?
Try to like
We thick, bitch.